news comes first. This is KCRA 3 News at noon.
Dry conditions leading to power cuts. What areas are seeing those impacts and when power is expected to be restored? A multi-agency initiative in effect, how crews will try to reduce the risk of wildfires along I-80. Kids in Yolo County getting a chance to see what it's like to be a firefighter firsthand. We're going to take a closer look at the Fire Academy going on right now. We have had some hot weather across our region. Thanks for joining us at noon. I'm Lisa Gonzales. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside. We have our Sacramento sky camera here and blue skies over the city of trees right now. The weather has cooled down just a bit since yesterday. Tomorrow officially marking the first official day of summer. And with that, of course, brings drier conditions and increased chances for possible wildfires. PG&E, because of that, has already cut power to some parts of Northern California because of those dry, windy conditions. Thank you so much, Ophelia. We'll check back in with you. There's a new effort in Placer County right now to reduce the risk of wildfires, especially along I-80, specifically in the foothills and the Sierra. KCRA 3's Aaron Heft explains what they're hoping to accomplish. And more information on the safety meeting, you can find that at KCRA.com. To a developing story out of Roseville where a woman is accused of murder. This happened on Richards Drive. Placer County, the search is underway right now for 3 men who went missing in the American River. We're hearing now from the family of a man who disappeared in the Sacramento River earlier this week. They tell us they believe his body's been recovered. This is dead after a shooting in South Sacramento. This happened today marks 6 years since Sacramento police officer Tara O'Sullivan was killed in the line of duty. To Stanislaus County now, and deputies are asking people to come forward if they have any information on a carjacking that involved a FedEx truck. They released this are putting newfound strength and skills to the test in a week-long fire service training academy. It's all to a developing story we're following for you. President Donald Trump has extended the deadline for TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to sell the short-form video app to an American owner by another 90 days. Closely as well. Celebrating Juneteenth today, we're taking a look at the history of the holiday and the event celebrations happening around our region. The latest from southern Mexico as Hurricane Eric makes landfall. Why officials say this could be the strongest June hurricane to hit Mexico. Today marks the 4th year Juneteenth has been recognized as a federal holiday, and many Black Americans have long celebrated June 19th to mark the end of slavery in America. Aaron Gilchrist explains how some cities are facing cutbacks in their events in the wake of the Trump administration's attack on DEI initiatives. Celebrations will be taking place across Northern California. Taking place today, there are also events that will take place this weekend. You can scan the QR code on your screen for a full list. Let's get back to our KCRA 3 weather now. Hurricane Eric making landfall in southern Mexico as a powerful Category 3 storm.
Turned pretty quickly, Lisa.
Yeah, we're going right back there like no time's wasted. Thank you, Ophelia. Well, do you have a denied insurance claim? Consumer Reports has more information on how to push back and potentially save you some big-time bucks. Medical treatment can be expensive, so if your insurance denies a test, treatment, or medication, don't rush to pay out of pocket. Consumer Reports says you have a right to appeal that decision. As Brandy Cummings reports, it's easier than you might think. And you are lawfully protected from surprise medical bills, although if you still get one, Consumer Reports suggests asking for an itemized bill and questioning every single charge before you pay. Airstrikes continue right now in the Middle East, why President Donald Trump is now weighing in on joining Israel in its fight with Iran. ICE raids continue across California, how legal experts are preparing people with correct documentation for unexpected encounters. And live pictures of our downtown Sacramento sky camera. Just gorgeous conditions over the capital city.
This is KCRA 3. We begin with breaking news.
That breaking news, a kidnapper from the American Nightmare case has been convicted of more crimes, this time in Folsom. Massive shops in Tel Aviv appeared to be damaged following a barrage of Iranian missiles. The attack comes as the conflict between the two adversaries enters its 7th day now. And you can see here just some of the aftermath and all the destruction. Sirens can be heard across the city this morning, followed by missile smoke trails in the sky that preceded multiple blast in and weighing joining Israel in its fight with Iran, as thousands of U.S. troops are stationed in northern Iraq along the Iranian border in what would become the front lines in an attack. Keir Simmons has the newest information for us from Iraq. The price of oil is rising as the conflict in the Middle East continues, and some are now worried about what that means for gas and diesel. Economic experts say anytime there's... Turning to other news this afternoon, immigration advocates in Modesto are demanding an investigation into the police department's response to the No Kings protest that took place last weekend. ICE raids continuing across California. Some people are making sure they have documentation on them. Michelle Geely spoke with experts about how to prepare for unexpected encounters. Well, officials say that a real ID, a birth certificate, a U.S. passport, or a U.S. passport card is needed for naturalized citizens. Immigration lawyers also urge people to carry their certificate of naturalization. Highly decorated Vietnam veteran searching for the highest honor. We hear historian how he broke barriers along the way. A highly decorated Marine whose actions in Vietnam earned him legendary status is still without one honor that many believe he richly deserves. Dave Jordan shares the story of James Capers Jr., who's known not only for his bravery in combat, but also for breaking barriers. He gets that there have been previous attempts to award Capers the Medal of Honor. The previous one was in 2008, where a recommendation was submitted, but that effort ultimately resulted in the awarding of a Silver Star, the nation's third highest combat decoration. Cal Therapy, how one California farm is providing a unique service to wildfire victims. A Paradise woman has finally moved back home 7 years after she lost everything in the campfire. Carrie Max picked therapy dogs. What about therapy cows? You might want to hear Amanda Starantino find out what she found out and things that you may be wanting to do for yourself. Hug a cow. You can visit their website at gentlebarn.org. Looks like it may work. Well, it's time to celebrate the class of 2025. We start with Wyatt and cool down. Thank you, Ophelia. Caitlin Clark Mania hits the Bay Area as the Golden State Valkyries play host to the Indiana Fever. Just how much it will cost you to see the legend play live. On today's Kelly Clarkson Show, Isabella Rossellini talks about her cameo on Broadway and reveals some famous lines strangers shout at her. Mania makes its first trip to Northern California tonight at the Chase Center in San Francisco. See her live one day. A new experience is coming to Old Sacramento as escapism blends with storytelling. Hawthorne's Hideout. It looks like it's a fun experience, though. Thanks for joining us at noon. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.